Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club with their clubhouse. After school. Might be the last podcast for this room. Let's see what they got. I don't know. Is it 10-year-olds? They haven't been too enthusiastic to the podcast, but things could change. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's start from my left to my right. Give me your name and your age. It's always the same way, bro.
My name is Mark, and I'm 10.
Welcome, Mark. Next,
My name is Dominic, and I'm 11.
Dominic, 11.
My name is David, and I'm also 11.
Okay. Welcome, guys. It seems to be the same guys in this group, always doing the podcast. Give you a little shout out. But that's also kind of boring. So we need to get other people involved. Could someone tell me what today's topic is for this podcast? Oh, you forgot. You don't remember the topic? You brought up the topic, so you should, yeah.
Oh, it was the one I brought up. Why we should keep podcast?
Oh, he wants to know why we should keep podcasts. Let's see what they got to say. Mark, what do you think that this is a good class, and what do you think we should keep doing podcasting?
So if we want to have a career in the future, this could help us.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to help you just for school. Communications, you're going to need communications all the time and learn how to speak to people and learn how to speak in front of people and stuff like that, or in small groups. So that's going to help you. What do you think is a good reason to keep podcasting going?
Well, I think it's good to keep doing podcasts because I'd be like showing it to my teachers and they might like have it out loud and everybody's be like, "Oh, look, he's on YouTube. Oh, look this. Oh, look that."
Oh, because you want to be YouTube famous. That's what it is. You want to have that edge. Nobody in your school is doing podcasts, right?
Mm-mm.
All right, so you're the man. You're the man right now. But it's good that you're sharing it with people. I think a lot of teachers could use this as communication, a way to communicate, a way to be kind of hip to the things that are happening now. Sometimes the DOE is the last system to change. I work there, so it's kind of one of those things that if you're gonna do let's say speech therapy, this is a great opportunity, a great way to do speech therapy where you could make it fun, but at the same time you could teach them how to speak or teach them a little better how to speak better. And the school system is always the last one to get these ideas. So that's a great way. What about you?
I think we should keep podcasts because if we keep on doing podcasts, we might do YouTube Shorts.
Well, the idea this year was to actually do video podcasting, which is more of having your faces and us interacting, green screen, background, and stuff like that. So that was the idea. When the summer comes along, which is in a few months, and we get ready for summer camp, then we have a lesson plan where we do movies. Every group does their own movies. And this is also very helpful because it gets you behind a microphone. It gets you to learn how to do lights and how to use the cameras and different camera angles. So that was the idea, to kind of do video podcasts, get that get all that rocking for a little bit. You guys start seeing your faces. You become a little YouTube famous, and then move on to making your own little movies. That's the idea. That's the role that I wanted to take. It's taking a little longer than I thought. I thought I would be heavy into to movie editing by now, but it's not happening. What else? What's another? What's a good reason to keep this going?
I have another reason is because like when some of my teachers feel down and I still haven't like told them yet, but because I forgot, I remember and I'll be like, "Hey, you know what can cheer you up? This video this new video that I posted on the podcast, they be checking it out, they be laughing. By the time the video ends, they be like, they got
and a lot of you guys have what they call smart boards and all that stuff. So either projectors or smart boards. So you actually can see it right there in the screen, with your friends, and they could hear your voice and they could see what you're talking about and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I started doing it in my school last week. I just started putting on my podcast in the school, and they really enjoy it. And then we have like a little TV where we post like upcoming things, and I just put my logo up there and put the podcast, and people are generating, and they I heard the podcast about Roblox. I heard the podcast about uniforms and so forth and so on. So not only the teachers, but a lot of the students are watching it too. So it's you got to promote it. Um, what about you, Mark? Mark, you're a little quiet today. What's going on, Mark?
So, I something that I think that could help that the podcast could help people with is like so it could motivate people.
It can motivate people, of course. I mean, that's an idea. I mean, to motivate you, to get you excited about about editing, to get you excited about something that you guys already watch. I mean, you guys watch YouTube. You guys, are into stuff like that, and that's kind of the same genre. I put the podcast on YouTube just so that you guys, the younger kids also could just find us and listen to the podcast. I don't even look at the numbers for YouTube to tell you the truth. I mean, I should, but I don't even consider those real numbers sometimes. So I only consider the Spotify and the Anchor ones. But I mean, when I say we have 15,000, we probably have more. Probably have more like 18 or so if I include YouTube and the other channels. But I usually don't. I would love to get a 20. 20 was a nice number. I remember when I had my goal was 1,000. That was such a long time ago, and it's still moving, still moving. But you guys have to bring the energy. You don't bring no energy. Like this is like it's kind of like pulling teeth, as they say. It's you guys have no energy. You're sitting at a table. It seems like you cannot communicate with each other. But that's also, I think, technology it has that fault because you guys are used to communicating by text, by Snapchat. You don't know how to talk in front of people, and I thought that this would be a good course to get you guys to speak in front of each other, just like like you do in the lunchroom. That's the way I consider this. So right now, if we were in your lunchroom, what would we talking about
Um,
at school?
at school,
All four of us were just having lunch. We got 45 minutes. You haven't seen your friend because your friend has a different class. This guy is not in your same grade. He's in the grade older, but he's cool with you. And we're sitting right here. We're just having lunch and we're talking about things. What would be the conversation? What would be the conversation?
Um, uh, it would either be like a YouTube video that we just seen, that
Okay.
like all of us just seen, or maybe like just drama,
A what? A drama? What's
or
that?
just
Drama.
drama.
Oh, just drama? Or what's going on? Like
Mhm.
like the tea, what's going on in school?
Mhm.
Like this person likes this person and all that stuff?
Mhm.
Yeah. But for me, normally I would be talking about something that happened in class
Okay.
or a game I want to play with my friends.
Do you do a lot of online gaming?
No, like outdoors.
Oh, outdoors. You mean a real game, like bouncing a basketball type of thing? Okay. When you say game, I always think about gaming. Okay, so that's cool. What would I want to talk about? Report cards, I guess. Everyone's getting their report cards, right?
Mhm.
You already got them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You did good.
Well, it wasn't. It was like
Assessment, as they say. That's what they call it now.
yeah.
It's a report card. To us parents, we don't care. It's a grading system. We call it a report card. They could call it an assessment. They could call it a third quarter this. It doesn't matter. Let me see how my daughter's doing or how my son's doing. Did you guys do well?
Yeah,
Yup.
I got
What they do? Threes and fours? I mean, what they do? 1 through 4?
Mhm.
Yeah, they go.
What you got? What you got mostly?
I mostly got twos.
Ooh, it's not good. Twos are not good. Not for this. Not for this late in the game. Once December comes, a 2 is not good because you only have 3 more months. So there's not that many more report cards coming up. So what's this? The third marking period already? Second.
Second.
Second for you guys. All right. Some people have 3. Some people have 4. So if this is your second marking period, then you have one more, I guess, right? And you only got 3 months, so it's hard to get your grades up. So mostly twos, but you got a couple of threes sprinkled in there. Okay. What about you, buddy?
I got threes, a little tiny bit of fours in there.
Okay. You probably got four like in gym, art,
Reading.
reading. That's a good one. That's a good one for four. Uh, how was your assessment looking?
I can explain.
I don't need the
I didn't get
explanation.
mine yet.
Oh, you didn't get yours?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't been to school?
How?
I didn't get my
Come on, you know if you're doing
my
good in school.
my parent teacher conversation yet.
That was supposed to be today, right?
No.
That was supposed to be like 2 weeks ago.
Two
Yeah.
weeks ago? So your parents didn't call in or something?
Yeah,
Nope.
but you were supposed to get your report
But you still get your report card. They mail it. They send it to
You were
them. They
supposed to
email
get
it to
your
them.
report card on
That doesn't
Tuesday.
stop because they didn't speak to your parent. The grade is already in. How do you think you did?
I think I did good.
He goes to the same school as me.
Okay,
Everybody
so-
got their report card.
Okay, so he's capping. He's capping. That's what they call it. You capping. You know your grades. You got some 2s and 3s. Let me know.
Okay.
Okay, what you got? You got some 2s and 3s.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. No shame. You gotta get some 4s though.
Okay.
By fours are hard. Fours are hard. But I mean, at this point, you should be. Everybody should have at least a 3, like he has, a little 3, and sprinkle in a couple of 4s here and there. I think a parent will be happy with that. My daughter got like 2 2s, but she's in kindergarten. She's just learning how to write. So one of it's her writing. She's also left-handed, so it's a little awkward.
That's rare.
Yeah, so she writes her name, but sometimes, because you're left-handed, sometimes she spells like the S, she writes it backwards, and she's working on it.
In my school, you could really, it's hard, like rare to get a 4.
Yeah. My daughter got a couple of 4s. And movement, and dance, and drama. And, all the good classes. All the classes she likes, she got 4s in. Lunch. Nah, she got 4s in some classes. All right. Well, if this to be your last podcast, say goodbye to anybody.
Goodbye, Crew World.
Goodbye, Crew World.
I'll miss you in a 10,000 years.
I want to say goodbye to my favorite teacher, Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike. He listened to the podcast.
Yeah. I put him on one today.
I would
actually.
like to say goodbye to my presidents,
Yeah.
Donald Trump,
He's
Joe
not-
Biden,
it's
Joe-
not Biden.
Joe Biden.
Okay, Joe Biden.
I'm gonna miss them 10,000 years.
This guy. He still thinks that Trump is his president. That's the problem. Who you
I
wanna-
am gonna miss my friends in middle school.
Why are they
What?
leaving you?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
you're in
you going to high
fifth
school?
grade.
No, I said I'm gonna miss my friends next year, mate.
Oh.
He got a little.
But there's a 50% chance my friends might join me in middle school, mate.
All right, this guy talks more when we're about to end the podcast than the beginning of the podcast. Mark, who you want to say goodbye to?
I want to say goodbye to the podcast
You want to say goodbye to Mr. Ish?
and all the
He's going
people.
to be on the unemployment line.
I want to say goodbye to Miss Maya, Mr. Sebastian, Jason, Miss Brittany, Jaden,
Bye, Miss Brittany.
Brittany,
I'm gonna be
Ethan,
outside.
Wait.
Oliver.
I'm gonna
Mr.
be outside
Ish?
greeting people. That's gonna be my new job. I'm gonna have my microphone greeting people as you walk in.
Hi.
And also,
Hi.
I'm gonna say bye to all the people that supported us and for the podcast.
I want to say
And
goodbye
watched
to my
our
Xbox.
podcast.
You can
He
say
said I
goodbye
want
to
to say goodbye to
everyone.
his Xbox. All right, guys. Before
Last words?
Any last words?
Yes, I have
Three?
last words. I have last words.
I had to shut him down. He had no more last words. His last words were his last words. He didn't even realize.
My
All
last
right, guys.
words
I
is
appreciate you guys. Now we're out of here.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
He wasted the last minute to talk a lot. We're out of here.